almost exactly a year ago, I got monetized on YouTube. And I wanted to make a video just sharing my ad revenue and kind of showing how much money I've made over the last year through YouTube ads. I'm not going to get into affiliate money. I'm not going to get into sponsor money. I'm not going to get into any of that stuff. I just kind of want to cover what I got paid in YouTube ads. And I want to talk about like my highest earning videos and all that stuff. I'm going to show all my analytics and just give you guys a glimpse of how much I've made up to this point. This kind of stuff really interested me when I first started my channel. So I know there's a lot of small creators out there just wondering how much they can actually make. And I like being transparent with my viewers and anyone out there who's interested in this stuff. So why not? Here's the last year from November 3rd to November 3rd. We have the very first day that I got monetized, which was November 4th. I made 2 cents. Since that was right when I flipped the switch to turn on my ads, I assumed it would take a few days to start seeing what my actual average was gonna be. The next day I ended up making $2. I caught a pretty big wave towards the end of December. That was right at the time when I released my White Hat Junior video. That video was my most air quotes viral video that I had on my channel. It's still my most viewed video. It has about 200,000 views at this time. And after catching that little wave, YouTube started recommending some of my other videos. My RPM overall for the last year has been $5.75, which is pretty good. My CPM is $15, but I don't really pay attention to CPM because RPM is what I get paid per 1,000 views. So every 1,000 views, I make about $5.75. And that's just my average. And you can see my biggest day was January 6th, where I made $86.99, which was pretty good. At that point, I was ready to quit my job. I was ready to do YouTube full time. And I really thought about all the wonderful things I could start buying with all the money I was gonna be making on YouTube. And then reality hit and the algorithm dropped me and I kind of settled down at a new normal, at a new level. You know, everyone that tells you about YouTube, they'll tell you that there's peaks and valleys and that you're gonna have different waves of ups and downs. After that first little wave when I got picked up in December and January, things settled down and then my average kind of stayed within a $15 to $30 range for the most part. You can see as I kind of scroll through here, the different numbers and how much I was making regularly on average. And that pretty much has stayed the same for the last year or so, really, because this right here is February, the end of February, March. That was when I like hit a low point on my channel and I was just like, oh shit, you know, like the algorithm picked me up. I was doing so good. What am I doing wrong? And I kept trying to like upload more videos and I kept trying to make the next great video and it just didn't happen. Funny thing is that my best video, which was that White Hat Junior video and the Why Self-Taught Programmers Fail video, I didn't put much effort into those videos. And then I have other videos that I just poured so much time and effort into and they performed terribly. So it's just weird how YouTube is. You just never know what video is going to do good. You can see here at the beginning of October, I started posting more regularly. I saw some days that were almost $40 and I really hadn't seen any days like that since back in March. So it was kind of nice to see that I was doing better. I had a low day here, October 30th. I posted a bunch of videos in October and then at the end of October, I kind of just trickled off and stopped posting because I don't have a schedule. I post whenever I want. If I make a video, I upload it almost immediately because I get so excited to try to see the numbers and see how much a video is going to make. I just don't like a schedule because honestly, I can't stick to a schedule. So it's just easier for me to post whenever I want to post. So there's some times when I post like 3 or 4 videos in a week. And then there's times when I don't post anything. What was interesting in September, I only posted 1 video. That video was a sponsored video, and like I said, I don't want to disclose how much the sponsor paid me in this video. I just want to talk about ad revenue. But only posting 1 video in September, I still made $573 for that month. And my RPM was really high for that month. So it was kind of nice posting a single video, getting paid nicely by a sponsor, and still making almost $600 for a month where I didn't upload anything but a single video. And that was when I really noticed that YouTube can be passive. But the truth about YouTube is that it's not completely passive. If you want your money to stay level or go up, you have to post regularly and you have to be consistent, because I have seen the dips when I don't post. But it's still really nice to know that if I did have to take a break, I can still expect to get some money for that month or 2 months if I ever had to take some time off. Here's all the months that I had and exactly how much I made each month So my first month monetized, I made $180, which I thought was really good. I was super happy to make 180 bucks. I really was expecting to make like $20 a month. And it was pretty cool to make almost 200 bucks for my first month monetized. And then the next month I made $500, which I was like, "Oh man, this is nice little side income. This is nice little extra money that I'm making here." And then January, which was my biggest month, I made $1,500 in ads for January of last year. You know, I was ready to quit my job and slap my boss in the face and tell him that I'm gonna be a YouTube star. And things settled down. In February I made 900 bucks, March I made 700 bucks, and things kind of just slowed down from there, but I averaged between $600 and $700 for the most part. You can see September was the month I only posted one video, but I still made almost 600 bucks plus that sponsor deal. And then this last month in October, I made 800 bucks. I posted a good amount of videos. They were all off topic, which I was really concerned that it was going to affect my revenue, but people were still watching them. And honestly, I had some videos perform very well that were not coding related that I wasn't expecting to. So I made 800 bucks in October, and right now I would say that I'm on track to make about 700 bucks this month in November. I plan on posting as many videos as I can this month because I'm back to my groove, my knee feels better, my schedule's pretty good, and I've got everything kind of figured out, so I know that I have extra time to make videos, and I do plan to post as many videos as I can, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I get picked up again this November and December and January and have another big wave on my channel. That would be really nice because maybe it'll get me at a new level. Here's my top earning videos. So the last time I made a video showing my YouTube analytics and how much money I made, I was really worried to share this information because I thought that somebody would copy my video, and I thought that I would be giving away just too many details, and I just worried that, hey, that's my best video. If somebody makes a better video, they're gonna take it out and I'm not gonna make any money on it. And I realized that that's not really how YouTube works, because I know for a fact that there's people that have made videos on similar topics as mine and they just didn't perform as well as my video did. And there's videos that I've made that are kind of copying other people's videos that were performing well, and my video didn't do well at all. YouTube's very weird like that, and I don't know. The algorithm is a black box, and I don't get how it works. So I don't really care if anybody sees this now. You can see that my highest RPM video is my coding bootcamps are out of control video. That's because bootcamps spend a lot of money on ads. So obviously that's gonna have some of the highest RPM. And you can see that the CPM on that is $27 and the RPM is 12 bucks. My top earning video, which is why self-taught programmers fail or quit when learning how to code. At the time it was my second air quotes viral video, and it did really well. The RPM on that one is really high also, and you can see that that video has made me $800 since I released it, and it's about a year old now, or it's coming up on a year. That video might end up making me close to $1,000 over the last year, and I don't know if it'll eventually, you know, taper off and nobody will watch it anymore. It still brings me in like 40 or 50 bucks a month, which is pretty awesome. You can see some of the other top earning videos that I have here. 3 websites to learn how to code for free that are better than coding boot camps. That one's made me almost 600 bucks. And this combines YouTube Premium and regular ads here. So I'm just gonna go off of that because that's how much money I'm getting for those videos. I have another video that's performed well. That's my Odin project versus free code camp. That's made me about 500 bucks. My White Hat Junior video. What was interesting about this video, I think since White Hat Junior was a company that was based out of India, the RPM on it was extremely low at first. I think it was at one point like 75 cents or barely $1, and it's gone up since. It's one of my highest earning videos just because of the sheer amount of views that it has. You can see that the estimated monetized playbacks here is 192, but total it's got over 200,000 views now. But the monetized playbacks are what you get paid on. So that video, even though its RPM is probably one of the lowest RPMs, if not the lowest RPM video that I have on my channel, it's made me a lot of money, and it's one of my highest earning videos just because of sheer volume. Then you can see my Secret Labs versus the Autonomous Ergo Chair. That was a video I did on a whim, which was funny because the affiliate on that has paid me very well. I did it because I was shopping around between those two chairs and there was no one who compared those two chairs. And I decided that before I sent back the autonomous chair that I would do a quick video comparing them, and that video has performed very well and I made a good amount of money off of that affiliate. And there was a lot of comments on that video that my review was biased because I had an affiliate link on there. But it was a non-sponsored video. I was just giving my honest opinion and I put an affiliate link on there because shit, I made a video about it. I might as well try to get paid on it and see if my recommendation does encourage people to buy the chair. Why not make a couple bucks off of it? So that video, if I account for the affiliate sales that I've made off of it, is definitely my highest earning video. Just off of ads alone, it's brought me in 440 bucks. This monitor video has over 100,000 views, but the estimated monetized playbacks is about 62,000. So it didn't make me that much money RPM wise, but again, it's got 100,000 views and it's made me almost 400 bucks on ads, and it's an Amazon affiliate, so that just pays garbage. And I don't think I've sold any of those monitors, but people have clicked on the link and I sell other stuff through the affiliate that has made a few bucks, but it's nowhere near the Secret Labs affiliate. This was another monitor video. You can see that a lot of my top videos that have paid me the most were some of the product videos that I made. Although I have made a few videos on the gear that I have, and I do plan on making a few more, gear review and tech review was never my intention with this channel, but obviously things that get searched and things that people are interested in buying get views, and some of them make decent money. I really thought that this monitor video would have had a better RPM, and I just don't understand how a $1,600 monitor just doesn't have higher RPM. My intention with purchasing some of these things and making videos on them was to try to make some of the money back on it. It makes no sense not to try to do that when you have a YouTube channel. And then you can see a few of my other videos that are like my top 10 earning videos. This is my first or second video that I ever uploaded. Over time, it's just gotten more and more views, and that one's almost made me 300 bucks. And then my portfolio video also started getting picked up months after I released it, and now it's almost got, you know, I think like 20 or 30,000 views, and it's made me about 200 bucks. So there you have it. That's what my channel made the first year of being monetized on YouTube. I had 1.5 million views, and about 1 million of those were monetized playbacks, which is what you get paid on. If this was helpful, let me know in the comments. If there's more stuff that you want me to share, if you want me to talk about how much I've made with affiliates and my sponsors and all that stuff, let me know in the comments and maybe I can do a separate video on that. Again, I just wanted to cover ad revenue on here and just kind of show all the numbers and be completely transparent with anyone who's interested in this stuff, because I really appreciate people who put these videos out, and I hope it was helpful. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.